This is the newest on the line of forward fold campers from Goldfields. It's called the Ironstone. This is a little ripper. What do you reckon about it?
It's nice. They've added an annex pole storage compartment. Beneath the wheels was before you had it taking up storage space at the front.
Yep.
Now it's still got stainless steel water tanks. We've still got a double shock coil trailing arm system there. We've still got the good recovery points, both sides. Back rack point and 2 spare tyres. Yep. Still got your stabiliser legs. Gas bayonet fitting.
Come on, McDaddy, get on the really good feature. What is the big innovation for this bit of kit? Show the viewers.
That's right here. This is the
new blow-up awning.
Awning.
Inflatable awning.
Yeah, so this is the big changer.
And the first thing we saw these was probably on the Opus.
I've seen it also on the Mars SpaceX.
Oh, Mars, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But notice with this one here, once this is pumped up, you can see the zip where you can actually zip in the rest of your awning.
Yep.
A lot of people just set up like this.
Now, a point for people who own campers of similar type, like the Eurekas and the Grand Dukes, etc., the Family Fortunes, you cannot retrofit this.
It cannot be retrofitted.
That's right.
If you want this, you have to base off a new camper. Just another point, if you've got an annex within 20 centimetres, it's a fire hazard.
Yep.
So if you're going to be cooking on these, don't have your annex next to it.
And something we'd probably like to see on these kitchens is a warning of that anyway. A couple of little changes you'll see too are the amber lights as well.
Yeah, amber lights, so it's less insect attraction. We've still got the hot and cold water there. We've still got the light, the dish draining, 4 burner. We've got the 2 drawers again, which is your cutlery drawer and a bit of a storage drawer. And this is a great improvement here. They've actually gone and they've put the gauges at the front. Previously in other models they were at the rear, and even the switches are a lot better.
We'll turn that light off.
Internal light, external light, fridges. So many buttons here.
There we go.
External speakers again. I'll turn that amber light back on.
Outlet for your 240 volt.
Right, that's a cigarette lighter type. Some of these will be the USB ports.
Yep.
Right, and there's a cigarette one again.
And here's your digital brochure. On that with your phones now, and download the brochure and have a bit of a look at it.
We've got the 3 drawer system here.
Okay.
Right, which is all good.
Hang on a second, right behind you, there's a new one we haven't seen before. This drawer system beside the fridge.
Yes, it's quite a unique drawer system. It goes all the way back, so you've still got good access to your
fridge freezer.
You've also got 3 extra drawers.
Very nice. Any lights in there we can have a bit better look? Alright, so with that change in the length of that tray, you can see what they've done is increase the length of this drawer in here as well.
Well, instead of having your storage around the back where you had to chase around the back, we've got this nifty little drawer system.
That's a far better idea than jamming stuff in that other side in it, mate, really.
Yeah. And I actually think this shelf is wider than the Grand Duke.
Alright, McDaddy, so let's get down to some of the nuts and bolts on price.
Ironstone, showroom sale at the moment.
That's not a bad price.
$32,990. So with this, you've got your 73 litre single zone fridge freezer, 160 watt solar panel, your Thetford toilet, that's your portable toilets. She's fully registered on the road. So air conditioning, that's good. So this one's actually got air conditioning. A hot water system.
Well, the windows are open, so I suppose you could call it air conditioning.
Inverter charger, air annex, and the DO35 coupling.
Hey, that's not a bad value, is it?
Door system's changed. It's quite a good door. They've moved the location of the stereo radio, and there's a remote beside it. The old style switching, what I'm not a fan of. I prefer the push button style like is on the control panel near the sink. And we've got this little map storage area. This is the air conditioning unit.
So down there is the air conditioning panel, is it?
Air conditioning panel and 2 charging points, 12 volt charging points again. But this table that I'm sort of sitting on is a fold-up table or drop down, so you can drop that down and make another bed in this area.
And you know what? I don't know if it's my imagination. Does this look longer?
No, I don't think it's any longer than the Duke.
Okay.
No, it's about the same.
Not quite long enough.
But yeah, still the same features as many of the other forward folds that they have. The tropical roof, the lights on the bars, the double skinned
Windows?
windows, fly screen and canvas both sides. And this is what I love about these Goldfields campers. Most of them have this inner spring mattress. It's not that hard foam rubbish.
Yeah.
So yeah, and privacy screen.
Quite a nice little setup. All right, let's go look at the critical figures, sorry, which will be the weight and etc.
Yep, go and look at that.
Another feature I'm glad to see starting to come out on a lot of these campers is this lock-away trunk, as opposed to just a spot to stick your jerry cans that you have to padlock or whatever way you want to secure it down. This is a really great innovation. At the moment it's empty. I can imagine you could either stick your annex bits and pieces in there, or quite a good little variety of storage options for this little section there. Once again, it's got the open gas bottles.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this setup, but
one gas bottle here.
Yep.
And the other side, they've made it for 2 jerry cans.
Oh, so 1 gas bottle and 2 jerry cans.
1 gas bottle, 2 jerry cans. I like to have the spare gas on it.
Yeah.
At the rear of the Ironstone Camper, we have dual spare tyres, a rear canopy winch. Coming down the right hand side, we have cold water connections, 240 volt input point, rear water tank fill point, shower head compartment. There's an inbuilt truma hot water service, front tank fill point, air conditioner service access cupboard, storage cupboard with 2 drawers. All cupboard doors have 2 transit locks, a front storage cupboard with fire extinguisher. This camper has a tear weight of 1800 kilograms, an ATM of 2300 kilograms with a ball weight of 180 kilograms. Camper length is 5.4 metres, width of 2.1 metres. If there's a boat rack, it's 2.3 metres wide, and it'll have a height of 1.58 metres. Twin jerrycan holder area. An ARC Exo 750 heavy duty jockey wheel. A DO35 Cruisemaster Hitch. Breakaway switch. Hot cold water taps. That's a fairly solid looking stabiliser leg.
Yep.
So the other one's looking fairly flimsy, but they've really made that stronger.
Yeah, still got the sort of flimsy little one here, but
The kitchen one.
yeah, it does the job. I mean, I'm not putting it down. It does the job, but people have mentioned and do a little bit of improvement.
Yeah, and now it's 240 volt. That's a good thing.
Feature that I am liking now, which is coming out on the Eurekas, the Grand Dukes, and the especially the Ironstone, these ones here, is the addition of the 240 volt and the inverter. That's something that people have been asking for a long time, and most of us generally been retrofitting these sorts of things in ourselves. And just one word of caution to people who want to do that: really check the design rules, the ADR rules now in Australia, specifically if you're changing from AGMs to lithium. There is a lot of talk about the legality of actually putting those inside your camper as opposed to externally in a box or underneath the floor out of the way. All right, so McDaddy, I tell you what, I'm really loving this one for the money. It's getting up there and heavy, and it's been pretty heavy, but 2 tonne.
It's quite good. You know, if people want us to have a look at some of the other Goldfield campers here,
Yep.
drop in the comment below that you'd like to look at the Duke,
The Eureka.
Family Fortune, Eureka. Look,
Yep.
there's quite a lot here. Too many to mention at this stage.
Yeah, and
So,
McDaddy's not far away from here, so it's quite an easy task for him to come down and just have a bit of a chat. But we'll leave it at that.
Yep, it's all pretty good.
Do you want to add anything else, or are you happy with that?
No, I'm just very happy that Goldfields are taking on board the comments that many of our people who have
Customers,
the
yeah.
campers. And they're developing their brand. They're making them stronger and lighter, which is it's really good. So yeah, and at least when you're away, we've had instances of people within our Goldfields group that had trouble with their campers, and they've contacted Goldfields and they've shipped up parts that are needed. So if you do get yourself into a bit of strife, give them a call, like Amber or Steve, and they'll see what they can do to help you out.
Yeah, and that's a good point, McDaddy. For some of the other videos, we've gone to some of the companies and mentioned about what happens if you're away, or what happens about servicing, and some of them have said you've got to find your own place to get it serviced. So do your homework. I think a lot of the time when you're purchasing a camper or a caravan, it's only as good as the service you're getting behind that product.
Yeah, another good thing I've found with Goldfields is all their campers, once they've finished assembling them on site, they're taken away, wheel alignments are done.
Yeah.
I towed my camper thousands of kilometres, not a problem. Tows like an absolute dream. Had to come in for a service, just rang up, booked it in, no problems. You know, just ask the question. And because they're on site here in Maryborough, yep, they'll fix it up for you. So if you want other modifications.
Yeah, and that's right. Like I brought mine in here today. Mine's the 2021 Eureka, and I've wanted to get the hot water added to the sink. No drama. They're happy to do that. Reasonably priced as well. Anything to add, McDaddy?
I didn't mention the slide out extra bit here, but
Little kitchen slide there. Yep.
No, quite happy with the brand at this stage.
Now, shall we do a Frankie test, see if she can get in and out of it?
Oh, Frank could get in and out of there.
Let's try that. All right, Frankie, let's see if we can get into the little Black Panther. Let's go. Come on. One step. Here we go. Here we go. Next step. Come on. That's good. Yeah. That's it. You sit. What do you reckon? Is that a good one? Hey? Oh, you think that's pretty good, don't you? That's a good one. All right, let's try down here. All right, let's see. Let's have a look at which one do you prefer? Reckon she prefers this one? Have a good look. All right, let's have a look here. Let's go up here, under tight. Nice and gentle, there we go. That's it. Good girl. Sit. What do you reckon? For that one? What do you reckon? Is that good? Oh, I think she likes this one, McDaddy. I think she likes this one. All right, one step at a time. Let's go. Good girl.
Figure out what you like and find your limits. Don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds. People can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life.